Wizzy Tough went under for the third time in the bush. And as we know, to go under the third time, that's something no one's ever done before. Oh, how long have I been talking for?
Darian's on the ground foaming at the mouth.
I'll continue just for a little bit. So, after going under for the third time, Mrs. Wondertuff definitely didn't like him sneaking along her prize carrots. Oh boy, they were the nicest color. I mean, there's certainly a lot of good colored carrots and whatnot, but hers were quite nice. And for him to go under for a third time after she told us twice, well, he's certainly pushing the little bucket there, isn't he? Oh, well, she got right mad after doing that, and, well, I haven't heard from him since. I mean, I guess that was 5 years ago, and I've been on this journey for, at least, 24 episodes. I'm not sure. Around that, it's felt like such a long time. But, so he could still be okay, or maybe not. Wizzy Tough sure was a tough bunny. That was part of his name.
Orella, if you're really out there, just take my life. Just kill me now, please. I can't listen to this anymore.
Lapine, everything that you have to say is exceedingly fascinating, and I cannot wait to hear more. But first, before the store closes, because it's getting dark outside, it's many hours have passed since you have begun. I need to purchase this fur coat that I'm currently wearing.
You put on the coat, and without purchasing it, you're gonna walk out with it?
Well, I was not planning on it, but I will have to.
Why are you wearing it then?
I'm just trying it on.
But this isn't your size. This is like a Darien-sized area.
Speaking of which, why don't we go pay for our stuff, Zip? You picked a leather jacket, right? And you got your leg
Yes,
warmers?
I did. I've been getting all sweaty in it, too, after all these hours. My legs are starting to swell up. Can't you see how swollen they are?
I will say your legs are looking quite swole.
Oh, I start jumping up a bit. Oh, yeah, they're really squishy. Like, it's like I have like slinkies inside my legs. Slinkies, that childhood toy.
Classic. Why don't we go? Why don't we go pay? It was nice meeting you, little goblin friend, Peterson. I think your name was.
Yes, Peterson. And what did you say your name was?
Sorry, I'm Darian. It was very nice to meet you. We need to go pay now before my friend continues to tell every little detail of his entire life story. So thank you.
I can go into more. I've lived such a long life. Not long enough though. I'm still young, and I've got so much to live for. That's why I am glad I haven't died yet on this crazy journey. Oh, I've known a few people who have died in my time. Oh. Let me just name it.
Okay, so bye Peterson. And Darian starts ushering Zippy up to the counter to go pay.
And I'm just gonna keep looking for. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna keep looking for a coat that's more my size.
Okay, Peterson turns away from the group and just looks into a more appropriately sized aisle for coats and things. Zippy and Darian, you approach the counter, and the keep there is like, that'll be 80 gold for both your stuff.
50 gold, please. We're celebrities. Have you heard of us?
Roll persuasion.
Can I hear him, by the way?
Yep, you can hear him. It's not a huge store. And
okay.
All you can hear is just their voices and the light jazz music playing.
I got a 16.
How about 65? For both of you.
Okay, you're making a bit of a mistake, though. As you can see with our airship, we got a lot of promoting power around the lands.
Airship.
I could just hang your coats off the side of this while flying around, and people would know. Wow, this is the place to get your winter coats.
Wait, you're saying you'll give me free advertising space on your airship?
Absolutely.
Okay, they're free. Take this banner. And she takes one that she conveniently had prepared and tosses this to you, and it has this big banner with this Tabaxi's face just giving a thumbs up, and it just says Furballs, Furs, and Accessories.
Well, perfect. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, that would be appropriate thing to say, yeah.
Okay, great. And I put on the Russian hat and walk out.
I grab the banner and say thank you very much.
Thank
you very much.
Peterson's just walking up to the counter and he says, "Farewell, salutations." And that's goodbye to Peterson. Time to get my new character. Just kidding. I say, "Tall One and Lapine, before you leave."
Yes? Darian slowly turns around.
What do you want? Do you have some advertising opportunity too? The ship's filling up. I don't have much space left.
I have no need for advertising, but I do have need of... I kind of lean down and look out the window a little bit of that thing in the sky. What is that thing? And sorry, sir, sorry, ma'am, I will be buying something shortly.
That's that's our airship. That's the Sparrow.
The Sparrow. And you are the owners of this vessel.
Well,
yes, we are. We are all co-owners. He just is pretty good at flying it, so he does that usually.
I'm really good at flying it, and you can call me the captain too.
Forgive my forthright manner. I can definitely tell that you, Tall One, Darian, are the muscles of the group, and you, Zippy, are clearly the high-intensity brain. But
I think I scratch my head. I think that's what I am.
Well, I mean, with elves, especially Eladrin, you can never be too. Anyways, listen, I don't mean to
that,
be
like,
too
anime expression when it's like they get like stabbed in the gut and their eyes go white and they're just like, that's exactly what happened when you said that.
Forgive my forthright behavior, but would you ever take a boarding passenger on your ship?
Oh, so you want to advertise yourself on our adventure? Is that what you're doing?
No, I want to put myself into your adventure. Even for a short time, I have an urgent need to travel quickly and discreetly, and I will pay good gold for it. And while I am entirely capable of traveling on my own, I know it's better to travel in a group.
We kind of have a personal quest we're kind of doing right now, though. It's very personal and very top secret. We just met you in a coat store and in the middle of an aisle. It's kind of sketchy.
What's where are you trying to get to?
My first and primary goal is to get to the second grand treasure. Perhaps you've heard of it, the Great Library. It's north of here.
That's...
well, we're going south, so that's not going to help you.
I see. Perhaps, and I kind of open up my gold coin purse, and perhaps I could convince you to make a slight detour after your trip to Mana Snow.
How much are you willing to pay?
In addition to me adding protection to the crew, because I am a capable fighter, as I can see you two are as well, judging from the weapons you wear. I am also a great navigator, and I can, as I've said before, see things that not all normal eyes can see. But just talking material things, I can part with 300 gold.
That's
Wait,
not that bad.
Is that all the gold you have?
No.
Judging from my keen eyes, your purse seems a little heavier than that.
It is, but so are the needs that I have, that exceed the 300 gold I'm willing to spend.
Yeah, but I don't give a damn about your needs. I can see your purse is heavier than what you're saying.
Look, Zip, I don't think we need to bankrupt the goblin.
Well, we have an important mission. We're also looking for grand treasures too.
You're right. So I have a proposal. How about, and Zippy, what do you think? We take the 300 gold. He comes with us to Mana Snow, and he acts as our companion for a short time, almost like a little bit of a hired sword, until we finish our business in Mana Snow, and then we can drop you off at the second grand treasure. What do you think, Zip?
How dare you try to replace Normandy?
I'm not trying to...
Just like he's
Wait,
nothing.
Norman?
I'm saying you're just going to add another companion willy-nilly.
Excuse me, did you say Normandy? The legendary, the great, probably the greatest treasure hunter of them all? Wow, his tale precedes him to the very edges of the map. All the way to dawn we have heard his name. He is Fantastic!
Darian gives Zippy a look like, that's very hard to believe.
That must be something else.
Yeah, probably a different Norman. I'm not sure who you're talking about. Well, Zip, what do you think? I'm not trying to replace Norman, but I think while we're a man down and he's recovering, why don't we get someone to help pick up the slack?
That's the very definition of replacing.
It's
though.
only temporary, though. It's not permanent.
Temporary replacement.
Think of him as a new temp worker. He's going to pay us, and he's going to be our little secretary for a short time. He's just on a contract. He doesn't get any benefits.
I say we call him a stage, and he pays us to live in our little house here, our dream boat, our sky boat, and works for us for the experience.
I mean, sure, if you want to call it that. I think the 300 gold stays the same, though, in that arrangement, right?
So long as it's 150 up front and 150 upon delivery.
Oh, that's not what we just talked about. You just said you'd pay us 300 gold. 300 gold, you can join us on the ship, and you get to work for us for a short time. But your passage is covered.
And every day you stay with us, every night, past delivering you, is 25 in our pockets.
You guys really love playing the money game.
Past delivery? Do you mind clarifying that for me?
Yeah, like say if he wants to stick around, you never know. This guy's gonna get attached to us by the hip or something.
Done.
True story.
Done deal.
All right.
Perfect.
I put out my hand.
And as does Darian.
To shake it?
For the gold.
This guy's new as they come. He's green.
I know what that's like, actually.
Yes, green skins need to stick together. I meant to ask you, and I'm saying this while I kind of count out the gold pieces and I'm kind of divvying them into a separate pouch. I meant to ask, I meant to ask, Eladrin are not common in this plane. What brings you to such a place?
I've, had a bit of a run-in at home, and I'm gonna be spending some time in this plane, and I figured while I was here, I'd, try and find a few things, you know? Really,
He's a troubled runaway teen. He's going through a phase.
That's, one way to phrase it, I guess.
I look up at Darian and I say, is that part true? That you're running away from something?
Not quite running away. More like sent away.
I see. Alright, well, here's your gold.
Thank you. 150 each.
Now, one moment. Excuse me. Miss,
Yes?
behind the counter.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to purchase this white fur coat. I would like to have found... Seth, I guess I should ask you. I would love to find a white fur coat.
Boom. White fur. It's polar bear fur.
Wow, this feels really berry. How much for this?
Oh, that's one of our nicest options and our most deluxe editions, so, 90 gold.
You're telling me that the price of this one coat is more than all of these two people's purchases combined?
Mm-hmm. Between you and me, their stuff is really cheap. That stuff, though, pure polar bear. And let me tell you, it's hard to get that kind of fur.
Do I believe her?
I don't know, do you?
I'd like to... Can I
You can roll insight.
Yeah. 22.
Nice.
You see into her soul, and you see that she is lying. Or you just get that you just feel like, you know, she's probably not being super truthful about the price of her wares. She might see you as a gullible little goblin due to goblin stereotypes and such.
I'm just gonna... It is a shame. I can do 70 gold and no higher.
Okay.
Oh. I should have went for 60. And I hand over 70 gold.
Yoink! Now get out!
All right.
I'm kidding. You can come back anytime. Let's get on with the show. Okay, the three of you leave. So the three of you leave the shop, and you're into the cobblestone streets of Lundy. You see lots of cat people walking around, and some are passing, and they're like, meow, what a nice coat, meow.
Thank you. Darian and Lapine. Zippy, did you say your name was?
Yes, my name's Zippy Westboro. I'm from the Bramble Patch, just like I said. And, oh wait, I already told you this, didn't I? I can tell it again if you would like.
No, it's fine.
What were you saying, Peterson?
Before we depart, I would like to make one more final stop at a general goods store or a magic shop. Do you know if there are any in this town?
We just got here. Do we look like we live here?
Look, he doesn't know that, Zip. We've got a friend who's from this town. We were gonna go check on him, and maybe after we get him, he can point us in the right direction.
Perfect.
As you say that, Yogurt actually is starting to walk down the streets, and he says, Guys, hey, I spilled the beans, so to speak. They're pretty upset, but they're really happy that you guys were there for Blackjack. Okay, don't cry. All right, they wanted to thank you for all you did for him at the burial, and they wanted to give you a gift. So here is 1,000 gold that we had stocked up, and we'd like you to have this because specifically Zippy would like you to have this because you were like a brother.
Okay, but I'm gonna hold on to this for my own purposes. My own. It's all mine.
How nice.
That means I can blow it at a nightclub or the casino.
Well, technically,
It's all mine. You tell his parents that.
Well, they said like this was not only for being friends of Blackjack, but also for me because I was going with you guys on this journey.
All right. Well, you wouldn't have any problem if I invested it then.
No, not at all.
Now I'll invest it into myself.
Oh, Bitcoin! No, wait. Oh, I know a guy who knows how to make apps. It's pretty great.
We'll find an investor, and then we'll decide. I think we can really put this in a high interest fund, and then we can sit on this for like 20 episodes and come back with millions of dollars.
No, wait, think about it. I have an idea. I've been workshopping this for a while. It's like an app, but it tells you and schedules when you should have your cat naps.
That sounds very specific for only one type of people.
The same tabaxi that mentioned your coat earlier walks back by, and he's like, meow, great idea for an app. I'd use it, meow.
It seems like the only people who'd use it are these people in this town, and there's only like 150 of you.
But Zippy, that's like 150 downloads.
Yeah, for a free app.
Oh, what is this? What are we downloading? What are apps on?
It is a
Well,
great
they're on
magic.
these computers and these little hand computers that Bill Snakes made.
Bill Snake. So are we canonizing phones right now?
No, we're not. we're not.
All right,
Oh wait, no,
smartphones.
this was all in a crazy dream I had.
Right.
Sounds a little too crazy for me. I say we sit down with an investor, and then we figure it out then.
Yes. Okay. I got this thing in my backpack, and he opens up his backpack, and he has 4 suits, like black tux suits, like with the tails and like pop out top hats and stuff. And he's like, "This is usually what I use when I go talking about my apps with people." Me and Blackjack, before we became thieves, we were actually really big in the stocks.
Oh, white collar criminals, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Then we got down and dirty with the low brow scumbags, and we liked it there.
Listen,
The lower you go, the more treasure you find.
Exactly.
That's why treasure's always in the ground, never the sky.
the ground.
Okay. Anyways, where are we going? Oh yeah. Hey, Low Green Man. What's up? Who is this?
Salutations. My name is Peterson. I take it that your name is Yogurt.
Mm-hmm. Just like the sauce.
I reached up to shake his hand. It is a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure's all mine, Mr. Peterson. And he shakes your hand.
Perfect. Listen, you are familiar with this town. I would love to find a magical goods store nearby, if there is one.
Magical, like items?
Yes.
No,
Surely
we don't
there
really
must
have
be.
those here.
Surely there must be something in this town, if it is the last bastion before Great Wilderness, before Mana Snow.
Let me try something really quick. I'm gonna use my Planewalker ability, and I'm gonna use Detect Portal, and I want to detect the nearest portal within a couple mile radius. I want to see if our good old pal Valentine's in town.
You use Detect Portal?
Yeah,
You can do that?
I can once per day.
What the heck?
And you sense a large portal underneath a house that is... How far is the distance?
Let me double check. It's at least a couple miles. Let me check.
As big as it needs to be to find that portal.
Yeah, so I can detect a portal within 1 mile of me.
Okay, yeah, that's actually good enough. You sense in this house that's kind of just... It's quite a ways away. It's almost a full mile away. But you can tell there's a house, and in the basement there is this very large portal.
Seems a little low and underground to be Valentine's, but there is a portal in town.
What does that mean? Is the portal a store?
No, well, I mean like a planar portal. Like it helps you cross between planes. You mentioned before that your mask allows you to see into the ethereal plane. These portals allow you to cross into other planes entirely. So hypothetically speaking, this could be a gateway into the ethereal plane.
Fascinating.
Do you guys want to go check it out?
Sure. I mean, I'm following you. You guys take the lead. But I would like... Well, let me just be honest with you. I have some things I would like to sell to kind of recuperate some of my losses with you.
Well, I think, Yogurt, there must be some kind of, like, general goods in town. Not necessarily magical, but just a place that kind of buys and sells items.
Yeah, there's a general store just around the corner.
All right. Let's go swing by, and then I kind of want to check out that portal.
Perfect. Lead the way, tall one.
Yogurt leads you down just an alleyway, and you find just a little general store. You go inside, and there's just one old cat, like just a gray furred tabaxi, who seems to be kind of blind, and has these like sunglasses on, and is just sitting there at the general store, and he's kind of like accidentally knocking things over, but it seems slightly intentional, like cats normally knock things over off of shelves. Yeah, you walk in, and he's like, Who's there?
Salutations. My name is Peterson. I have some wares I'd like to sell.
Oh, wares? Okay, what are you looking to sell?
Or even trade. I have Tabaxi Tang, a very... So, everyone listening, I promise that this is not concocted. This was a randomly generated item that Peterson got when we made his character. I have Tabaxi Tang. I'm sure you're familiar with it, with the brand. It is a perfume specifically designed for tabaxis. Also, if you open the bottle, it'll attract cats all around for a 1 kilometer radius. So, I would use it cautiously.
Where did you get that?
Yeah, where did you get that?
I couldn't even... That is for me to know, and you to find out.
Okay, well, if you're saying you got the stuffs, then... Sorry, can you put it on the counter? I have trouble seeing. I can't really see it.
I'll hold it here.
And you hold it close to the old tabaxi's face. He's like, well, could you crack it open just a little?
I do so cautiously. Because of its powerful...
I just need a whiff. I just need a whiff of the good stuff.
I open it just like a touch.
You open it a touch?
Yeah.
And you see, like, the old tabaxi just like, "Ugh!" and he like passes out and slumps to the floor on his knees. Whoa. And he's just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then you hear cats and doors creaking open and being like, meow, what is that? Meow, what is that smell? What do you do?
Oh my gosh, I cork it and put it back in my bag.
You see cats like starting to pile in the room and they're like sniffing around and they're like, "Where what's that coming from? Do you guys know? What was that smell? It smelled like rainbows and cats."
Actually, do you know what? I'm gonna hop up on the counter. I'm gonna say, "Come on, come all, feline kind," and listen to what I have to say.
Oh, this guy seems important, meow.
I take out the vial and I say, "Here is truly legitimate brand intensive Tabaxi Tang, going once. There's only one bottle, limited supply."
1 gold! One person shoots their hand up from the back of the crowd.
It's kind of low. I'll start it at 70 gold pieces.
71 gold! No, 72 gold!
73!
150! No! Sharon, how much do we have? I don't know, we're on a tight budget of kids! Screw them! 800!
I'll take that deal!
Yes! And everybody's like, meow, no, what the meow! Meow! What is this? What is this deal? Meow, I'm stomping out of this place. That's rotten.
May the Tabby Tabaxi come forward and claim their prize.
Hi, yeah, 800. I'll take it.
I'll take the gold first, my friend.
Yeah, here you go. And he opens up a bag, and you take it, and it is 800 gold. And you see his wife that he was talking to come up, and they're holding a tiny little kitten in their arms, and they're like, "David, stop! Stop, David! We don't have the money!" And he's like, "Shut up! Oh, it's worth it! Give me the tang!"
And have a great day. Darian, I'll go with you guys.
Yes! And he takes it, and he runs out, and the wife follows. And she's just like, David, no! Sell it back! And then they're just chasing, and he's like, "You'll never get it!" And they're running out.
Peterson, I think you just destroyed a family.
I may have destroyed a village, actually. Ugh.
Yeah, Yogurt, are you feeling okay?
No, I kind of wanted that, but man, it makes my head feel light. I'm good now. I'm good now, though. But I really wish you would have told me you had that, because I really wanted that.
It's for the best.
Jeez. Oh, well. Anyways, where are we going, guys?
I want to make one more quick pit stop. When I was seeing if our friend Valentine had stopped by, I detected a portal in town. Do you happen to know what it's for?
Nope. There's no portals in Lundy. Lundy is a land of cats. We peruse, we knock things over, we take naps, we do cat things, and sometimes thieving, and there is no portals.
Well, I definitely detected one. Here, come with me, and maybe you can tell me at least what the building is. And I head off towards where I detected the portal.
You head through the streets, and you can see there's people outside now, and they're like shaking their head. Like everybody in town seems like they just kind of had like a migraine after the withdrawal of this smell, even just the little crack. And you walk through the town, and you get down a dark alleyway, and there's lots of just rundown houses. And he's like, "Guys, this is the shady part of town. Not many people live here. Just some homeless cats, just some strays, you know. But oh, is this the house that it seems to be coming from?" And it does.
Yeah.
You sense it coming from like 2 basement levels lower. In this, like, it looks like a classic haunted house, like old rickety shutters. Just the wood is kind of torn up. It looks like Old Man Jenkins would have stayed here if he was a character in this campaign.
Oh, very monster house. Or it, depending on your fancy. Okay. Yeah, I definitely detected some magic here. Do you guys want to come with me to go check it out inside?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Come on, our new employee.
Where you go, I follow, tall one.
and I head inside. I'm a little nervous of like at this point of like maybe some shady cats maybe are squatting in here, so I'm kind of still like checking corners and things as I'm going through.
Oh, you think there's shady cats? Shady cats. Shady cats.
I hate this.
You walk into the house, and you just see some cats in kind of like homeless, like roughed up wear, and they're all kind of just snapping along, being like, "Shady cats." Yeah, we're shady cats.
Strung out on catnip.
There's all these homeless stray cats, and they're all kind of snapping, and they all kind of sing along. They're pretty fun, and they are just looking at you with these like piercing yellow eyes, and they think you're Shady, and they're like, "Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?" Shady cats, yeah.
Hello, my feline friends. I've just detected something interesting nearby, and I'm just strolling through, if that's all right.
We heard there's a portal or something. Something cool is in here.
Who said something about the portal? Who said something about the portal? and they're looking around, snapping. And
My friend Darian wants to look at it. Don't you, Darian?
Yes, actually, I'm quite curious as to what a portal's doing out in the boonies.
He just called you guys the boonies.
You're in this lobby area of the house, and you can see there's a staircase that goes up to the second floor. There's a bookcase just underneath the staircase, and there's also, just couches and stuff with which the cats are sitting on. One cat, who seems to be the leader stray cat, starts coming down the stairs while, "Hey, stop! There's no portal in here. Shady cats."
Well, you heard them, Darian. There's no portal here. Guess we were wrong.
Okay, look, you guys can drop the charade. I know I detected a portal down in the basement. We can...
Darian, stop getting so aggressive.
I'm not getting aggressive. I'm just not...
You're calling them liars.
Yes, I am. That's
I'm a
correct.
shady cat, not a liar cat. And then, as he's saying that, he's like, "What?" And his snaps get out of sync. And he's like, "What is that smell? Oh!" And all the cats are like, "Shady smells, shady smells." And they're all snapping out of tune. And all of them just start booking it. And they're like, "Out of the way!" And they're like chasing through and passing through you and exiting the house. Yogurt even is like, "Oh, hold me back, guys. Someone open the tang. Oh, someone open the tang." And he's like, hold me back, hold me back.
I grab him by the collar, like the back of his shirt.
And he's like, "Stop, let me go. I was kidding. No, please. Oh, no. I want the tang." And as
I slap him in the face.
you slap him in the face.
Get yourself together, man.
Oh, you don't get it, Zippy. That's just what I need. Zippy, this is the stuff. I need the tang.
The tang will ruin you. It'll ruin you just like it ruins
You
them.
ever had a good cup of tang, though, Zip? You ever had a cup of tang?
I know that nothing in life is worth the way you're acting right now.
Persuasion check.
Eight.
Nah, man, I need that tang. Nah, man, I need that tang. And he's still like just trying to claw away.
Okay.
But Darian, make a strength check to see if you can still hold on to him.
All right. Oh, yeah, that's an 8 as well.
Well, I rolled for his strength to get away, and he is a weak little cat.
Wow.
Weak cat. Anyways, he's like, "Oh, come on!" And he's just like squirming and everything. And as he's trying to get away, the bookshelf underneath opens up, and all these cultist cats wearing these cult robes are like, "Out of my way! Out of my way!" They just start running past, and there's like a lot of them, and they're all wearing these white robes with these red collars. and these like amulets with an eye on them, and they're just running through, and they're like, "Man, the tang! Get the tang!" And they're just running out, and it seems like there is now a stairwell leading down behind this bookcase to wherever these cultist cats were coming from.
Do any of them drop an amulet?
No, they're around their necks.
Oh, okay.
They're not. Yeah.
Yogurt, what the hell is that?
That's a very specific thing to ask.
Well, they're running. I don't know.
So what would you like to do?
Yogurt, what the hell is that?
I don't know, man. There's people in white robes. I can't really see. I'm like losing my mind. I need my tang.
Yogurt, I heard there was Tabaxi Tang down in the basement. Come with us to find it.
That's a lie.
Guys, isn't this breaking and entering?
Yes.
Could be. And then I start walking down the stairs with Yogurt.
I follow.
Oh boy, we're one quick hop step away from being villains in this story.
I think villains is all a matter of perspective, Zip. And I keep walking down the stairs.
Darian, you are the... whatever.
You walk down these stairwells, and there's still like creaky old wood, and you head down, and then eventually the wooden stairs turn to stone, and you see that there's torches as you turn a corner and continue down the stairs. There's torches on the walls illuminating your path, and you go down, and you enter into this wide basement, but it just seems to be kind of a balcony area that the stairs have led to that overlook this pink pit. There's buckets of fish and snacks just hanging out on the floor of this balcony. You look over, and it's quite a drop. It's about 40 feet, but it's just this blank. It's like a football field of just pink.
It's huge down there then. Like a football field size?
Yeah.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
really long, yeah.
What the hell is this? Where does this go? What did we just stumble into? This is a great day.
Is this the portal you were talking about?
I mean, I'm assuming so. I want to pick up a pebble and like throw it down into that like pink pit.
You pick up a pebble and throw it over the edge, and it falls down. And when it hits the pink floor, it doesn't bounce or hit or do anything. It just kind of hits it and then slowly sinks in and is absorbed.
I have no idea what that is. Seth, with my experience with portals before, they're not like gelatinous, are they?
No, definitely not. Yeah. Does your thing tell you where this portal goes or not?
No, it wouldn't tell me the specific destination of the portal, but I just know where it is.
Darian, jump in! Aren't you an expert with this stuff?
Yeah, but I don't know exactly what's on the other side, though.
So yes, you're an expert, but no, you don't know anything about it.
By expert, you mean someone who has popped between planes multiple times? Then yes.
So you've seen a portal like this before?
Not like this.
So you're not an expert?
No, this is just not the norm.
No, you're not an expert,
Very
or no,
different.
you don't know?
I said no, it's not the norm. It's not a normal occurrence.
So if you're an expert, you'd know all the different norms.
No, that's not true.
Well, isn't it true?
DM, while they're talking, can I look into the pit through my mask?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to pull down my mask and look down into it, and just to see if I see anything different than what's here.
You put on your mask and see into the ethereal plane. Everything is kind of foggy, but the ethereal plane mirrors the material plane as well. And you can see like the figures of Darian and Zippy where they're standing as you see through it. You look down at the pink pit, and you don't see anything. It just seems like gray to you in the ethereal plane. You do see one kind of like shadowy, ghosty figure just kind of like poking it, and then it just kind of is walking around.
And he's like walking on the pink stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I lift my mask.
Did you see anything, Peterson?
There is a spirit down there. I cannot tell you anything else. He was curious about the pink matter down there. Although in the ethereal plane, I could not discern Anything else? Dom?
Hello? Is anyone down there?
You said he's in.
There is no response from the pink.
You said you
stuff.
saw him in the ethereal plane?
I did.
Alright, give me one.
He may be trying.
I'm sorry?
He may be trying to get to this plane. He was prodding the pink surface, as if trying to find a way through.
Interesting. Here,
Oh my God.
wait here a second. And I'm going to cast Ethereal Step and step into the ethereal plane.
You step into the ethereal plane.
So I can hang out here for up to 8 hours, and I want to look down and see if I can see the same ghostly figure.
Oh my gosh, this game just became huge. We just opened up like another half of the game. I can't believe it.
They're just walking around, and they're about to just kind of like walk through the wall.
Okay, I
just float
try and go towards him, and I say, excuse me, hello, do you have a second?
They don't respond, and they just kind of like float up and just start floating through the wall.
I float after them.
You float after them.
Excuse me.
And-
Excuse me.
And they're not listening. And they're just going, and it's like, it's devoid of like human kind of shape. It's like, it doesn't have facial features or anything. It's kind of like, just kind of like smoky.
Weird. Are you from on the other side of that portal, or are you just passing through too?
As you ask that, the smoke around their head kind of dissipates, and you see a face emerges from the smoke of a man, and they're like, "Oh, well, hello."
Hi. I'm sorry to bother you. I don't know if you're in the middle of something, but do you know what the hell that pink thing in the pit is?
Oh, no, it killed me. I'm just hanging out.
Oh, it killed you. How did it kill you?
I got sacrificed by the cult cats, and they kind of threw me in. Now I'm just wandering out of town. Happened like a week ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to tell anybody?
I guess. I don't know. It's weird. Like, I thought I'm supposed to go to the deep, but I guess it didn't work. So here I am, chilling.
Maybe it has
Anyways, don't touch the pink stuff. It just absorbed me and kind of like crushed me.
like some big gelatinous god slime or something.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. Good to know. Thank you for your help.
Yeah, no worries. Then he floats off.
I'll take one last quick look around and then just if there's anything else.
Nothing.
Okay. Then I'm gonna pop back. And I appear right where I left.
Go fish.
Yep.
Go fish, Zippy.
Fish? Why do you think I'm good at fish?
Never mind. It was a game I thought we could play. But Darian, welcome back.
Hi,
So
sorry.
all
about
that's
that.
around you, guys, is just some buckets of fish and food, the pink slime, or not slime, just pink floor. And that's it.
So that figure you saw, Peterson, apparently there was someone who was sacrificed here about a week ago. And his spirit has just kind of been aimlessly wandering around. So I would suggest that we don't jump into that slime. Or whatever the heck that is. And I think these cultists may actually be a little more dangerous than we thought.
Well, that's a lot of conjectures to make out of a mysterious little wispy ghost.
I mean, we don't have a lot else to go on at this point, but he said he was sacrificed by the cats. And that pink slime. I mean, if you want to jump in, by all means, Zip, but I will not be doing that.
DM, is there anything else like you said there are these boxes around the balcony of fish and snacks. Is there any other place in the room where it looks like it goes deeper?
No. It's just like this balcony, and then it drops off, and then there's the pink floor.
Wait,
Okay.
is this pink slime like reachable? Like, if I wanted to touch it, could I touch it?
It's 40 feet down.
40 feet down?
Yeah.
Is there anything to tie a rope on into this room?
Yeah, there's some parts of the balcony or like the wall or some like the torch holders on the walls you could tie a rope to.
Are they sturdy enough to hold my weight?
We'll have to see.
What about Darian's
if
weight?
you try
Oh
it.
man.
What?
What about Darian's weight? Probably not.
I don't know.
All right. Well, I'll tie a rope to one of these torch handles on the wall, and then
Oh,
do it like a
man.
big tug.
You do a big tug, and it kind of comes off the wall a little bit.
All right. I go rummage through my backpack and find one of the bones I've been keeping, and tie it to the end of the rope.
Okay.
And then I start to lower the bone down with the rope into the portal. Well, sludge.
Okay.
And then I go until it's just like maybe a foot away from it, and then I like dunk it in and out.
You place it when you try to dunk it, it's not like water. It's like you dunk it and it like lays flat on it and then starts to get consumed.
Okay.
And you want to try and pull it out?
I'll wait a bit until it gets fully consumed.
Okay. The bone goes under and some rope too. And yeah, it's underneath and you don't see the bone anymore.
I pull it up.
It's really hard. Like it's fighting back.
What?
Bones
Darian, help
are-
me. I don't want
Alright.
to lose one of my bones.
And it's starting to absorb more rope and it's like pulling it down. Lady and the Tramp style. Like so you're on one end and this pink thing's on the other.
No! Darian,
I'm
pull
gonna help
harder.
him pull it out. I'm gonna help him pull it out.
Strength check. 2 of you combined.
Sorry, is that a check or a saving throw?
We'll do saving throw, yeah.
Sweet. Then that's an 18.
Mine's a 7.
Okay, it's getting consumed and you actually manage to pull the bone out. And it goes and it has some little pink fragments on it, but they fall off and go back to the pink floor.
I pull it all the way up. Is there any like visible damage to this thing?
No, it looks like it was just kind of getting consumed. It doesn't look cracked or anything yet.
I think we're good to go then. I think we can jump right in.
As you say that, the pink floor starts to move. And by move, I mean it's not like going up and down or anything. It looks like it's moving like horizontally. Like if you were looking at the side of a whale and it was swimming past you as you're looking underwater through like some glass. And it starts to move and it's shifting. And this giant eye starts to appear as it comes from the other side of the room. And it starts to lower itself down. And it goes into the center. And its gaze fixes on you three. And that's where we're going to take a break.
What the?
Oh my god.
Hey everyone, Seth here. Just doing some mid-roll announcements. And first off, I would like to say a huge apology for getting this episode so late to everybody. That is totally on me as I was editing this one. Sometimes life just hits you harder than you think. So thank you for being super patient and for bearing with us. This won't be a regular thing, obviously, but yeah, thank you again for all your patience, and I really do apologize for getting this episode late to all of you. But in terms of other news, we do have a promo this week. Guess who? It's the Mighty Ones podcast, a D&D podcast, and I got a promo clip here. Let me throw it at you.
Oh, hello there. I am Renault Nilo, curator here at the Candlekeep Archive. What might I help you with today? You want a story? Of course you do. You have many to choose from, but you look like you want something different, something daring, dangerous, filled with high adventure, witty quarrels, powerful spells, a ferocious villain, and a few unlikely heroes to stop them. That's the kind of story you want. But what makes the story so special? It's all true. Believe me. I was there. The Mighty Ones, The Storylord Chronicles, is an all-new podcast following Sora, Alessandro, Amatista, Elric, and Drusilla as they traverse the Forgotten Realms, attempting to bring peace in a time of chaos. New episodes every Friday and every other Monday.
Now, doesn't that sound like a grand old time? Thank you, the Mighty Ones. You guys are awesome. You've been supporters of us for a long time, so we're glad we could give you a promo here. Anyways, everybody go check them out. In other news, if you ever want to support the show, we have our Twitter at Cheaper Dungeon, Facebook, Cheaper by the Dungeon, and Patreon if you're into that, and all that other fun stuff. Also, if you ever have the chance to rate us on iTunes, because you're just, going through rating podcasts as everybody does, it'd be really cool if you threw us a 5-star or just a review and stuff. It really helps us. Also, the next episode will not be late and will be going up. Why is my calendar loading? There we go. It will be going up. October already. Jeez. Man, it flies. Okay, it's October 8th. 8th is when it's going up. October 8th. Happy Halloween. Not even close yet. It still feels so far away. I just want that chocolate. Maybe we'll do a Halloween episode. Who knows? Spooky. Anyways, October 8th is our next episode. I won't bother you guys any longer. Thank you again for your patience with this episode. We hope you enjoyed it. The team is going off the rails, literally. And the next episode is sure to be also equally as crazy. So enjoy the rest of this episode, everybody. Bye. And we're back, chilling with the pink stuff. You know what it is. This giant eye on the floor. Hands up. Praise it. Just like the cult cats, right?
I praise it. Good.
Praise! And two pink hands come out and they're like high-fiving Zippies. And no. All right. We are back and there is this pink thing in the floor. And this ginormous eye that fills up the floor has appeared. The bottom floor area isn't even wide enough to capture the full width of this eye. It is long enough, but it isn't wide enough. And it just is staring at all of you. And that's all it's doing. What would you like to do?
Wow, I can honestly say I did not see that coming.
We should leave this place.
It's alive! I say, we should do something. If we leave, we won't see what happens.
I'm already backing up towards the door, or towards the stairs.
I want to try saying hello to it in Primordial. See if it responds.
Sure. I would need to hear you say it. You do know it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
I speak
hello?
it too, so I'll challenge you if it's
No,
wrong.
Connor, you have to say it in Primordial.
How
have
can
to
the
say
listeners learn any primordial? Accent's a little off.
That's so gross. That was not right.
Yeah, no, that was, I don't know. That was more Latin than primordial.
I was going to say the same thing.
One more time, please.
Does it respond?
I need one more time.
One more time with feeling.
Cthulhu.
Okay, now you're just eating spaghetti.
Yeah, that's gross.
But it responds with a plate of spaghetti. No, it does not seem to respond, but it does blink, and it's like, and it like just this. It's like you feel kind of a light gust of wind from this, like just flap going over its eyelid and just coming back.
Is the eye like underneath the pink stuff or on top of it?
It's on top of it.
Can I try to communicate with it in some sort of way? Like it's possibly some sort of animal like thing?
Sure, yeah, try, just say something at it.
Hello, what's your name?
And make a perception check with advantage because it's using your ears.
That's 15. Oh, and I'm going to get advantage, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a 17.
You hear this weird... It's very, very quiet. And the hair on your arms start to stand up. So you look kind of fuzzy, more than usual. And you hear a voice saying, Zippy? Zippy? Zippy, it's us. It's your family. Zippy. Zippy, we're down here. Zippy, you gotta come to us. Zippy. Zippy.
I close my heart and my ears to it. No, that's not getting me in the fuzzies.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh!
Oh boy.
You fools. You think me as a druid wouldn't have a good wisdom skill? 18.
Nice.
You feel your body wanting to move closer,
What?
but you take a step back
Yes.
and you fight it off. And you hear the voices say, Zippy, Zippy, please. Zippy, we're family. We're your real family.
I know better than my family. I know my family better than you would. My family would never leave the bramble patch. There couldn't possibly been this shady house. I've never even heard of this place before.
Zippy, who are you talking to?
Yeah, what are you talking about, Zip?
This thing's trying to toy with me. It's trying to speak into my heart of hearts and persuade me, thinking it's like my family or something.
What is it trying to persuade you to do?
It wants me to come closer, so I would say it comes a foot closer to us, we go a foot closer to the door.
I think we should leave right now. Immediately, this thing is clearly dangerous.
I still think there's much to learn, though.
Easier to learn while alive, I say. And I'm gonna like take a couple steps up the stairs.
Hey, you stick with us, Peterson. We're paying you, remember? Wait, we're taking
I'm
you
paying
places,
you.
remember?
I'm still here.
Zippy. Zippy, it's me. Donnie. Yeah, that Donnie. Donnie Quaker.
Oh, God.
Remember Zippy? Zippy, remember?
Stop it. Stop it.
Remember I Hop? Everybody talks about me in the Bramble Patch. Donnie
No.
Quaker.
No, you wouldn't be in this house. You wouldn't be this purple thing. That's impossible.
I'm not. I'm down here. Just like it was in the ruins. Down.
No,
Gotta go down.
you're in a cat village. This is stupid. No.
Zippy, we're connected. Zippy.
God.
You're like me. Like Coco. We're all connected.
No. No, 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 no. I close my ears and put my head between my knees.
While they're talking, I'm just gonna look at Darian. I'm gonna kind of gesture, like, kind of like shrug a little bit and say, like, "What do you want me to do?" Kind of gesture. Darian.
So, Darian doesn't really say anything, but he can see how things are starting to escalate and Zippy's starting to lose it a little bit.
No, 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 no.
And you hear some footsteps coming down the stairs. Man, somebody closed off that tang. Next time, I guess. Jeez, man, I got a headache. All right, let's get back to the praising. And you see they turn the corner, and two cat cultists in these white robes and eye amulets around their necks turn the corner and see you guys with Zippy huddled in a fetal position, and you two. And Yogurt is just kind of like drooling, but he's like snapped back to his senses, and he's like, guys, I think that the Tang's wearing, oh man, who are they?
Praise be?
This guy thinks he knows how to praise.
Okay, so I'm sorry, what the hell is the eye?
Guys, come on! Why did you sneak in here? Was this the Tang? Did you? Jeez, man, everybody wants a piece of the pie, huh? Alright, roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh, we can't attack some cats. That's a disservice to Blackjack's memory.
By the way, is Zippy still incapacitated?
He's not technically frightened or anything. He passed the wisdom save, but...
Okay.
I think I have the will to fight.
14.
11.
4.
All right, these two cat cultists have come down. They found you sneaking around in their just lair for this eye that they praise. And Peterson, you are first.
Okay.
They are just up the stairs about 15 feet away from you.
15 feet away, huh? Okay. And I'm still like a couple steps up the stairs right now?
No, you're on the balcony.
Okay. I'm gonna back up 10 feet. I'm gonna pull my mask down. And
That's going to be right at the edge of the balcony.
never mind. I'm gonna back up closer towards Darian and Zippy. I'm gonna pull my mask down. And I'm gonna say, I'll follow your lead, tall one. I'm gonna snap my fingers, and I'm gonna cast Bless. And I'm gonna bless Darian, Yogurt, and Zippy. And they get a 1d4. They can add a 1d4 to saving throws and attack. Saving throws and attacks.
Okay.
Nice.
Not damage, just to see if they hit. And
And they do that just once or every time?
for a minute.
Okay.
So if I can flavor it, the white paint on the mask kind of glows a little bit of like fluorescent different colors as it kind of like shimmers and comes to life. And the little staff that I'm holding that has some like little bones and knuckles and stuff on it, I'm gonna kind of like shake it a little bit, just kind of activate that magic. And you guys are blessed.
And that's all you want to do for your turn?
Yep.
All right. Next up is Yogurt. Yogurt gets to his feet and he's still kind of holding his head. He's like, "Oh man, somebody close the tang." Okay. Cultist, fight. Yogurt, do it for blackjack. Okay. Regular scimitar attack. And he pulls out his scimitar and goes for a slash on just the first cultist to the left of this. He hits. And he does 5 damage. He runs up and he's like, "Die, you cat cultist freak!" And he slashes, and it cuts their robe. And he's like, "Hey, man, what?" But it cuts him a little bit, but he doesn't seem too phased. He's just like more upset about his cloak. And Yogurt's turn ends there. Next up, Darian.
So first as a free action, I want to call out to them, go, "Hey, look, do we really have to fight about this? Like, I just wanted to look."
Yeah, we kinda do. You trespassed, and now you know our secret of the eye.
Okay. And I'm going to pop the steam gem into the blade. And it's going to sit there and transform into the big buster sword. And I'm going to dart forward and take a big old slash.
All right. You dart forward and slash, and what did you get?
That's a 16.
All right, that hits. That hits.
That's going to be 9 damage on the first swing.
And this is just on the one that Yogurt attacked, or the other one?
Yeah, the one Yogurt attacked.
Okay. The first attack goes through, cuts him. He falls to his knees looking bloodied, and he's like, "Oh, jeez, man, that's not fair. Where'd you get a freaking buster sword?"
Look, I asked, okay? And I'm going to swing again. Add the 1d4. And that's 15.
That hits.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's some max damage right there. That's 17 points of damage on the second swing.
You lift your buster sword over your head again, ready to slash down. He's like, "Okay, wait, man. Yeah, you're in. Take my cloak. You got, oh!" And you just slice him diagonally from the shoulder to the hip, right through. And he just slides off his top half, falling down. And you ripped his cloak while doing it, of course, which is super offensive. The other one standing next to him is like, "Oh, crap, guys!" And he's gonna run, or is that all you want to do on your turn?
Well, yeah, that's my 2 attacks, but if the other guy's going to start running, I would like to use my reaction to make an opportunity attack.
The other guy next to him is like, "Oh, crap. Guys, I gotta get the others." And he's gonna run up the stairs, so you and Yogurt get opportunity attacks.
With the Bless, that's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
That's almost max damage again. So that is 13 damage.
Okay, that's really good. You slash him across the back as he tries to get away. and he falls face first on the stairs, and he's just crying in pain, but he's still alive. And Yogurt slides beside you and goes to stab him with his scimitar, and he does 4 points of damage, and he stabs him in the leg. He's like, stop! And the scimitar pierces through, but they're still not dead, and they're gonna keep climbing up the stairs to get away. They use all their movement to just get as far as they can up the stairs, and they just scream out, guys, there's people! They're trying to take the eye!
Take the eye. That's the end of my turn.
And that's all the cultist is going to do on their turn, is scream out for help. And 4 more cultists appear. And they enter into the house. And they're like, oh man, Tang, and what is happening to our eye? And they're all freaking out in the lobby. And they're like, no! My fish! My stuff! And they're going to be coming down pretty much single file over the one cultist who's just near the top of the stairs now and is just bleeding out. So they start hopping over him and heading down the stairs one by one, basically.
Look at my defense. I don't want anything.
Zippy, it's up to you.
As it always is.
You hear the voice still ringing in your ears. And it's just like, Zippy, you know you're connected. The dreams, you're connected to all of us. You're the connection between all of it.
I hate this whole dreamy stuff. It's so exhausting.
It's not just dreams. It's more. So much more.
I'm from the Bramble Patch. Leave me alone.
Me too. I'm from the Bramble Patch.
What the heck?
The way I see it is that the thing controlling this whole like purple mass is the eye, and so they probably like concocted some type of weird potions together, threw it on the eye, and then it got this body. Could that be correct? I don't know.
Maybe. We don't know.
Well, then I would have to assume that a good portion of this kind of purple thing is made out of liquid.
Okay.
And so I want to try to use control water on it.
Okay.
As I've done.
What's the range on that, though?
Previous episode. It is 300 feet.
Yeah, that's good enough.
So what I want to do, let's see if I can actually control it in any sort of capacity first.
You go to control water, and you see some layers of its skin start to ripple. It seems like you're having an effect.
Perfect. Then I want to use redirect flow on it, and then force it on to like the wall, and I want to like water bend it across the wall, like scraping against the wall, but then towards the stairwell where the occultists are coming down from.
Okay, well,
like redirect it in a flow that like moves it across the wall towards the doorway, and at the same time I kind of want to back up from the doorway.
So you want to make it go all the way through into the stairwell?
Yes.
With them inside?
Oh, no. Oh.
Yes.
You got it.
Let them see their god.
No, you're hitting us too.
With them in it? Can I delay this action until my next turn?
Yeah, you can pretty much, you can stop it. It's just, if you get hit, you'll have to make a concentration check to see if you can still kind of keep the water there.
Okay. I'll move it slowly so Darian and Yogurt can kind of see what's going on. And that's all I want to do in my turn, I guess. As well as move back a couple of feet.
You start rippling it up, and it kind of pillars out from the center, and then starts oozing up the side of the wall, and it's like kind of just, it's like, it's not moving like water, but you're bending it still. It's kind of like tendrils-y. It's like weird tendril Play-Doh, and it's kind of spaghettiing up the wall, and it's starting to move, and it gets up to the balcony, And you see the eye is just blinking again. It goes whoosh and it blinks. And you can hear the voice again being like, it's not the same as it was with Donnie or the other Bramble Patch members. It's just a regular voice, and it's like, okay, you're not fun.
Oh no.
And it's just crawling up the side of the wall still. All right, back up to the top now. We're going to go with the 4 cultists. To keep this quick, they're going to do a group attack for extra damage. Just all in one row. The middle one, the second in the line, they're all coming down in single file. The second one in the line is like, guys, cult move, section 7, just like we practiced. And he jumps up and goes horizontal, holding his cultist dagger forward straight. And the 3 others like hold him like they're about to battering ram you guys with him. And they hold him there, and he's like, all right! And they all start rotating him. So he's kind of spinning cat in all these guys' hands, and they're gonna battering ram slam.
Like a drill?
Yeah. They're gonna kind of come in and slam their way through, which is gonna hit both Yogurt and Darian. What's your AC?
It's only 14 right now.
Okay, it does hit. Hits both of you. And they're just spinning, and they're like, spinning cult attack! And they just start spinning faster and faster. It is only going to do 15 damage. Oh. They come drilling down, and they slam into you guys, and the armor kind of it catches your armor a little bit, Darian, the spinning dagger. But you only take 15 damage as it drills into your side, and you move out of the way. Yogurt, it catches his arm and kind of goes through his forearm, and he's like, ah! and he pulls it out and gets out of the way, and they just keep battering around and going like hup hup hup, and just carrying this cat all the way down the stairs, and they kind of slam the brakes at the bottom. And they slam the brakes at the bottom, they drop the cat in the arms onto their feet, and all 4 are now in the balcony area. Peterson, it is back up to you. You're right in front of these 4 cultists. You see Zippy is controlling the pink stuff up the wall, and you see Darian and Yogurt are kind of on the sides of the stairwell, just holding their wounds.
Okay. So the bad guy, the cultists and Darian and Yogurt are basically within the same space. Like, I couldn't attack, like a range attack wouldn't, like it would hurt everybody.
A ranged attack?
Yeah, or like a cone attack.
If you did it, you could angle yourself by moving and just do it the other way across the balcony where there is nobody. You guys are kind of on the left side of the balcony, with them in the stairway. There's them right in the middle where the stairway comes out, and there's the whole right side that isn't being used.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, Taller One, are we digging down?
Sure, whatever that means.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Shatter. I'm going to raise my staff, and I cast Shatter, a level 2 spell. A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range, up to 60 feet. I'm going to cast it right behind them, all the cultists, so that it gets them. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw. A creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
And they get blasted, right, if they fail?
No, not this one. They don't get thrown.
Okay. 1 has failed. 2nd has failed.
My DC is 15 as well.
Yeah, your DC is 15, right? Yeah, they're still failing. So 2 have failed. Okay. All right. And 1 saved. So 1 saved and 3 failed. So roll your damage.
13.
Okay.
And then also non-magical objects that are not being worn or carried in the room also take damage. So I guess like these boxes of snacks and fish just get like shattered everywhere.
Yeah. So you kind of set off this electric explosion behind them, and they are like shaking with shock, and they're getting damaged, and they're coughing up blood. And one actually is so wounded and freaking out, and the electrical pulse in their body shoots up their arm, and they actually punch the cultist next to them just out of pure muscles reacting to the thunder. And they punch the one cultist, and they fall off the balcony. They get flung off because they critically failed. And he's like, "Oh no, Kevin!" and he just falls down and falls into the pink stuff. And he's just like, oh, and he picks himself up, and fish is raining down on him down there. It's just like raining fish, and they're all plopping on the floor next to him. And he's like, "Guys, I'm okay. Whoa." In the floor, he starts to kind of sink, somewhat quicksand-like. And he's like, guys! And the fish are also just sinking into the pink. And he's like, guys, please! And it's up to his chest. Guys, no! And he grabs onto a fish, and he's just holding it up, and he's like, guys! And basically, Terminator style, thumbs up as he goes down, but with a fish in his hand, and sinks into the pink. And you see the eye blinks. And the cultists, the remaining 3, are like, oh crap. And you see enough food and things have fallen into the pink, and a tunnel beneath the eye, like a little tunnel, starts to open up. What? And it looks like just a little tube that leads into it. And that's all that's happened.
Oh my
looking down into it, you just see a tube opening that could potentially lead into a sort of like cave inside it. Is opened up, and there's still the ooze climbing up the side from Zippy, and the eye is still just kind of blinking back and forth. What would you like to do with the rest of your turn?
Oh man, okay. I'm gonna... So, how far are Darian and Yogurt ahead of me?
From where you are, they're still like just 15 feet like into the stairwell.
Okay,
much.
yeah. I'm you know what? I'm gonna stay where I am. That's good. That's my action. That's my turn.
All right, that is gonna go up to Yogurt's turn now. He is just going to take a recovery potion to heal up because he doesn't have a lot of HP, and I don't think we want another NPC death. Not when I'm controlling him. Okay, he heals up a bit, and he pours it on his wound, and he drops the bottle of healing just to the floor, and he's like, okay, back in it. You're good, Yogurt, you're good. And it's going to go to Darian's turn. Darian, at the bottom of the stairs, you see 3 cat cultists, 2 which look pretty bloody, and 1 that does not.
All right, you cultists, it looks to not be in your favor. Do you want to just explain what the hell that tunnel is?
No! No, I don't. No, what tunnel?
Do you want to go in the tunnel?
What is he talking about?
Would you like to go in the tunnel?
I mean, like, are you giving me a chance to either go in there or stay here with you?
I'm saying I'm going to push you in it in a second.
No, don't do that. No, please.
All right, I'll just kill you then.
No, please. No, man. Oh, killing is so dumb, man. Like, tunnels.
What is in the tunnel?
Nothing. Death. I would so die if I went in there.
I'm going to run down and I'm going to take a swing.
No!
I'm going to channel Planar Warrior as well.
Okay.
So I'm going to do an extra 1d8 force damage.
So they're kind of in a just a line leading out from the door, the 3 of them. So you're going to go swing with Planar Warrior. I think the reach should be able to hit all 3, or at least 2 of them, right?
Well, yeah, when it's in this form, it's got reach on it. It's up to you if you want to throw some cleave rules on there.
Yeah, how much reach again?
I think it's when it's the Buster Sword form, I think it's close to, I think it's 10 feet? I don't know.
10 feet? Okay. We'll say reach, you can clip the 2. So there'd be the one at the end that you can't hit.
Still wasn't great. That's only a 14 this time.
Okay, that still hits.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yes, the Goblin Gods!
Yeah, that extra 3 from the D4 pumped me up.
Peterson quietly pumps his fist. Like, yes!
But that's still going to be 10 damage total. 2 of that is from force damage.
So the 2 just in front of you that you can hit simultaneously You just come down and you separate them in. Well, you cleave them in twain, is what I'm trying to say. You kill the two cat cultists, and the one in front that was talking to you, he's like, "No, man, tube is the way to go." No, and you just slice him, and he plops on the floor, and his pants half also plop to the floor, and you kill the one behind him as well. So there's just one left standing, and it is Zippy's turn.
Wait, I have a second attack action.
Okay.
So I want to use that to grapple the last cultist, so he can't just run away.
So roll the hit.
That's wow, it's been scaling down. Oh wait, D4. Hold on. Haha, that's a 17.
That hits. And by hit, I mean
Damn.
that grapples. That wrestles, man. That straight up wrestles. You go up, you put him in a headlock, and you got him there. You're grappling him from behind.
Man, that bless is coming in clutch today.
All right.
Fist pump, just.
Up to the avatar, Zippy.
I still want to move it up to that door,
It's moving up the wall.
the doorway.
And it's at the balcony now. And it's on the opposite side. It's on the right side, so the opposite side from you. You want to keep moving it to the door?
Yeah, but I want to make sure everyone's like if I move it through the doorway, it's not gonna hit anyone, right?
Yep, it's gonna move around. So basically, you're right next to Peterson, and Darian's like 5 feet in front of you, grappling the last cultist, and his dead body's along the floor. And you're about like 10 feet away from the wall. So you control this pink stuff up the wall and to the doorway.
Let's move it through.
You move it through. and it's going in. Yogurt is still in there. But
Oh wait, what? Oh no!
you can move it around him, like, if you want.
No, man. You made your choice.
Let's move it around him.
Yogurt's there in the corner. Like, you basically go up the stairs, take a right, and then you continue up the stairs the rest of the way to the house. He's in the corner, like, flat area, and he kind of sees this pink stuff coming. He just backs up against the wall, and he's like, "Oh, man!" And the pink stuff kind of smooths, it crosses the doorway, hits the other side of the stairwell wall, and starts curving up the other side due to your controlling. And it's going up into the house.
What the heck?
You see some of the dead body part. Like, the first one that got cut from shoulder to hip, their leg was kind of sticking up after they died, and it touches the pink stuff, and the pink stuff starts, like, carrying it up. It's like it's stuck to it, and it's slowly, like, taking it into itself, but it's, like, doing that as it's, like, moving up the stairs, so it's kind of just, like, getting hit on every stair as it's going up as well. What would you like to keep doing with it?
So, is there any indication that there's any more bad guys?
Not that you know up there. Actually, perception check with your advantage for hearing to see if you can hear anybody up the stairs.
13.
That's with advantage?
Oh, with advantage. All right. 16.
Yeah. You hear some stray cats coming back. Didn't get tang. What is that? And they stop and they're like, "Oh, okay. Gonna back away. Slowly. Gonna back away. Very, very slowly." And you hear the stray cat team is up there.
No, yeah, I'll keep it on the stairs for halfway up, as a sort of defense. I'll poke its head through the top of the staircase so that they can see that it's kind of slithering up, and hopefully it can scare them away.
You do that, and the group of shady cats are like, "Too shady for me. Too shady for me. Gonna live somewhere else and be happy." And then they dip. They run away. They're like, I ain't messing with some pink oozy weird thing from the basement. They're scaredy cats. Get it?
Nice.
Too many cat jokes. Okay. Is that all you want to do for your turn?
Well, are we still in combat?
Yep. There's just the last cultist who's being grappled by Darian.
Okay, I'll just hold my concentration and let Darian kind of sort this out.
So it goes up to the cultist's turn. They're going to try and break free. So strength contest. I would be very impressed if you lost this one.
Would that be a saving throw or a check?
Strength contest, so we'll make it a check.
Okay, that's 18.
Okay, he like moves a little bit and tries to get out, and you're like, and you just like tighten up, and your muscles bulge, and he's like, ah! and he's like just really incapacitated and grappled by you.
Perfect.
It's gonna be Peterson's turn now.
Okay, I'm going to... Yeah, I'm just going to run up, and I'm going to cast Primal Savagery, which is basically like my
Don't kill
melee
him.
attack.
Don't kill him.
What? All right. And I will not do that. I will back up another 5 feet, so I'm like 10 feet away.
Okay, and that's all you want to do?
I'll stay within 5 feet melee range, and I'm gonna hold my action to attack him if he tries anything funny.
Okay, yeah, you have your attack ready. Okay, next is Yogurt's turn. They're currently cornered between a wall and this pink flowing sludge, and they're just gonna hang out. Yeah, and it's Darian's turn.
All right, cultist, I'll make you a deal. You tell me what the hell that tunnel is, and I'll let you go through it. If you don't,
You're squeezing me too tight.
I loosen just slightly so you can talk.
What? You were covering my ears.
If you tell me what this thing is and what that tunnel is, I'll let you go through. If not, I'm gonna kill you here and now. Take your pick.
That is a very good offer. Intimidation check.
Oh. It's a natural one.
Ooh. Damn it.
Yeah, I've seen you kill like 4 of my friends. Maybe actually, I've only seen you kill 4 of my friends, and you know what? I don't buy it. I've seen you kill, and I don't think that you'd kill again. There's no way. There is no way that this guy, and he looks at Zippy and Peterson. He's like, this guy here couldn't hurt a fly right now.
4 kill max.
I know he literally sliced 2 people in twain in front of me, but no way. This guy, harmless. Am I right, fellas? And he tries to go for a high five, but is restrained by Darian.
Darian's just got a very blank expression on his face. All right. And I actually want to shove him into the pink ooze that Zippy has flowing up.
So Darian, you throw the cultist into the pink flowing waterfall by Avatar Aang. And you have actually Avatar Zippy, I'm sorry. And you throw it in, and the cultist is like, no, yeah, what are you gonna do? Kill me? Yeah, right! You're doing it! What an unexpected event! I never believed this would happen! Not in a million years, your intimidation was so weak! And he's like, his mouth like just kind of gets consumed by the pink, and he kind of flows in, and you can see him like, it's like you know how snakes, when they eat mice, they have like a bulge? It's like that in the pink, tenderly flowing goo.
After I do that, I want to turn to the eye and just go, all right, who the hell are you? None of your little worshippers would tell us.
It blinks. And you are out of initiative.
This thing is useless. Zip, did you get anywhere?
Did I get anywhere with what?
When you were talking to it, you started freaking out. What happened?
Yeah, but then I turned the little tables on it. Now I'm the one in control.
Oh.
I think,
great.
at least.
Do you want to...
You're not. You hear a voice in your head.
Oh.
Where's the eye on this thing? Is it part of the flow, or is it still on the bottom?
It's not part of the flow. It's still at the bottom.
Well, okay. What happens if I pull out my bucket and then I tip it over?
Oh my gosh.
And start directing the flow into the bucket. It holds a lake worth.
Oh my gosh.
And I already dumped all the water out before onto the house.
Oh my gosh.
You try controlling the water into the bucket. You're right, you dumped all the water out already. And it's going in.
Oh my gosh.
No way.
I keep forcing it in.
You keep forcing it in, and it keeps going in.
But
But
the
it's
pool
still
getting-
connected.
Is the pool getting lower when he does this?
No.
Huh. But the tunnel is still there.
Yeah, the tunnel's still there.
And the tunnel's not getting higher or lower either. It's just staying there.
Okay, what if I grab the bucket and then still concentrating on the flow, reverse the flow and have the bucket hang over the edge so it starts going back down.
You tip it out, reverse the flow, and it kind of just goes, and it kind of starts piling out, and it slumps back and falls all the way down. It slams onto the pink floor, and it just kind of lays there like a tube, and then it slowly kind of sinks into it, and it just smooths out. And it's back in place.
All right, now what if I tie a rope around the bucket and then I lower it into the pool?
Go ahead. if you want to do that, go ahead.
I do that. I lower it. Darian, make sure your hand's on this rope too.
Okay.
While they're lowering it, I'm just gonna say to everyone there, I'm not one for going into unknown places without any investigation, but I do have a sinking feeling. Ha! No pun intended. Sorry. I do have a sinking feeling that open tunnel is a limited time opportunity if we choose to explore it.
I understand, but we gotta try this first. I think this thing, it was talking to me. I think it'll be important.
Yeah, I have no intention of jumping through that portal. If I have no idea what's on the other side, this thing clearly appears to be connected to it in some way. We've got a lot of valuables sitting back on our ship, amongst people that need to be taken care of. I'd rather not risk jumping through a random godlike being's portal that just emerged from a incidental sacrifice.
All right, of course.
I mean, like, if you want to jump in and tell us what's on the other side, by all means.
No, it's fine. Good luck with the bucket.
The bucket is lowered.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, the bucket is descending towards the pink
What's gonna
floor.
happen?
Are all of you holding the rope, lowering it, or is it just you?
No,
Zippy?
Darian's holding it as well.
Peterson, you want to get in on this?
Nope. I'm very weak.
All right. So Darian and Zippy are lowering the bucket. Oh, and the eye blinks. And the bucket keeps going lower. You don't hear any voices in your head as you're doing this, but the eye's fixated on you, Zippy. And the bucket plunges on and hits the bottom. And you can hear the handle that is attached to the rope go ka-chink. And it starts to sink. And as it just cusps over and gets submerged underneath so that the lip of the bucket is now touching the pink stuff, it starts to pour in, and you can see it's kind of just like keeps pouring in, and there's like, you can see it's kind of getting sucked down like a drain, and it just keeps going and going.
Yes!
And a wide shot, you guys are holding it, and it just keeps flowing, and the eye keeps blinking, and it stops. And the bucket seems to be full.
What? There's that
Wow.
much of this thing down here? It's a
I think-
lake worth?
I think it's like a portal of some kind, Zip. There might be... Who knows how much of this stuff on the other side.
And it starts to drag the rope down.
Okay,
no,
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 we
no,
pull
no.
it back up. Pull it back up. Even if it's like...
Strength check.
Alright. Woo. I wanna... I don't know if you'll allow this. I want to cast Zephyr Strike on myself. It increases my movement, and it allows me to do force damage, but basically I want to use the extra movement and speed to help, like run back with the rope, basically, to, like, pull it.
Okay.
See if that'll...
But just be warned, this is going to be tough. There's a lot of it in there.
Well, I want to use my water flow that I have control over it to part the water.
Okay.
Okay. Do I get advantage or anything on this check with the spell? Okay.
Yep.
So this
With a
should be
strength
able to
saving
cut
throw.
the monster in half. Like I want to cut it away from. I want to cut this purple thing away from the source of the eye.
How deep do you want to cut?
Well, it says I can create a trench, and so it shouldn't be all the way down. It should just be straight down, like just a division.
Okay.
And that advantage came in clutch, and that's a 22 on the strength save.
Oh, my strength save was 12, by the way.
So you're controlling the water. Darian, you use Zephyr Strike to really yank this rope up so you can keep the bucket. And the rope snaps.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be unfair.
That'd be fair. It's flipping.
That would be fair.
It's just a regular rope.
You are yanking it, and Zippy. Any like words you want to say before you make this trench?
Hasta la vista. No, I'm just kidding. Darian, make sure you give it your all.
I already am, Zip.
Well, that's not much. Oh, jeez.
So Zippy, you part and split this pink floor down, and the bucket is dangling now above this trench, and you can see there's pink stuff over the top. And Darian, you're expecting a lot of resistance, that's why you use Zephyr Strike, but there is none because it's already split, so you go face planting into the wall behind you with so much speed that you take 1 damage. You take 1 damage. And the bucket comes flying up, does a somersault in the air, and boop. Zippy, you got a bucket of pink stuff.
Damn.
And you guys look over the edge into the split. There's still the tunnel to the side, but you split it down just a little bit to the left where you're standing on the balcony, just below it, where the bucket was. You look down and you see flashes of pearls. And also you see some cultists, like the tabaxis with the cultists just down there, like looking at them. You actually see there's like a little house nearby down there, and they look up and they see you and they're like, what? And then, are you going to keep the trench open or are you going to close it?
Wait, below this thing was a tabaxi hut? Like village?
Maybe?
Man, this is so sick. Please do not close this trench. Please do not.
What the?
There's like,
So this thing's like a freaking like disc that just
you see flashes of like treasure and pearls and other like valuable stuff down there. But there's also these tabaxi cultists kind of like working down there.
I think we found the grand treasure.
Freaking A, let's go. Well, first, can I do like a perception check to see if this is like a mirage or like an illusion?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll make you do like an arcana check.
Okay. 17.
You can tell this is no illusion. There doesn't seem to be any illusionary magic. The most thing you can sense is that this is like crossing a plane, this room.
Okay, I'm going to say as much. I'm going to say, so far as I can tell, this is no trick of the light or of magical means. We're looking into, I believe, another plane right now.
Darian, what do you think about this? Should I close this? I can barely keep parting this thing.
There's a lot of treasure in there. I just don't know if this is a honeypot.
I can keep it open for how long has it been since I passed? Like I started this spell. You'd think?
Probably like 8 minutes.
Well, I guess I can just cast it again and reset the time.
Yep.
I mean, I can keep it open for another 10 minutes if you guys think you can go down there and get back up within 10 minutes. That's completely up to you guys.
I look at Darian. I look at Darian and I say, I can get us down there and back. If you choose, it's your call, tall one.
How can you do that?
I can conjure creatures to fly us up and down, or down and up.
I can let you borrow my magic carpet if you want to.
Yeah,
That's probably even easier.
I think it only holds one person though.
This is so dangerous.
Time is
Man,
going. The spell's gonna end.
Peterson,
Out of game, let's do it! Okay, yeah, sorry. Yeah, okay.
Peterson, time to earn your keep. Take this flying carpet down and make sure it's all right.
Of course.
Zip, keep it open.
Okay, should I? I can still use this spell for another 2 minutes. Should I wait for the 2 minutes to Should he go down there and then I use it again when he's down there? Because I still have 2 minutes, so you can add it up to 12 minutes.
Yeah, perfect. You can delay it another few minutes here. Let's go quick, scout it out.
Okay, so, I mean, do I have the carpet?
I give him the carpet.
And Peterson, take this rock. You can talk through it to get back to us.
What strange arcana is this? Hello. A whole new world.
Oh my gosh, go.
I'm dive bombing down.
DM, you'll let me know when it's getting like 30 seconds.
Yeah, yeah, I will.
I dive bomb down there.
Zippy tosses the carpet to you. What's the command word, Zippy? For the carpet.
Alakazam! That makes sense, right? Arabian Nights.
Swoops under Peterson. You're sitting on it. Darian tosses you the rocky talkie. And you go over the edge, and you're descending into this pink trench. And that's where we're going to end the episode. Next episode, 10-minute smash and grab. Oh man, we're doing it. All right.
No!